trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. What are complementary angles? So what are complementary angles? When sum of two angles is 90 degree. So if I say angle A and angle C are complementary angles, that means sum of angle A and angle C, that is angle A plus angle C, is equal to 90 degree. If I talk about a right angle triangle which is right angled at B, then what does it mean? Angle B is equal to 90. And what does angle sum property says? That sum of all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So if one of its angle is 90 degree, then the remaining two will also be of 90 degree. So angle B is of 90 degree and angle sum property says that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. That implies angle A plus angle C is equal to 90. So in the similar manner, we have trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Sin C and cos 90 minus C are complementary angles. So that implies sin C is equal to cos 90 minus C. Similarly, cos C is complementary of sin. So cos C is equal to sin 90 minus C. This can be observed from the table which we did in 8.2. These are the angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60 and 90. And suppose I talk about sin theta. If sin theta is 0 degree, so what is the value? It is 0. And now what will be the complement of this sin theta? Which will be complement of sin 0? 0 plus 90 will be 90. So that means cos theta has to be 90 degree. So value of cos 90 and sin 0 will be equal. Why? Because of their complement property. We know that sin C here is 0 degree. That will be equal to 90 minus C, that is 90 minus 0. What is 90 minus 0? It is 90. So sin 0 will be equal to cos 90. Similarly, cos 0 and sin 90 are complementary to each other, whose value is 1. Similarly, if I talk about sin 30 and cos 60, they are complementary to each other. Because sin C is 30 here. So C is 30 here. So what will be cos 90 minus C? That is 90 minus 30, that is cos 60. That is why sin 30 and cos 60 degree have the same value. Similarly, sin 45 is equal to cos 45 because of their complementary nature only. In the same way, we can say about tangent C and cotangent C. Tangent C is complementary of cotangent 90 minus C, and similarly cotangent C is complementary of tangent 90 minus C. So we can see the yellow highlights. So tangent 0 is complementary of cotangent 90. Similarly, tangent 30 is complementary of cotangent 60, and tangent 45 is complement of cot 45. In the same way, we have secant C is equal to cosecant 90 minus C. That means secant and cosecant are complementary of each other. Cosecant C is equal to secant 90 minus C. So let's see the highlighted values. Secant 0 is complement of cosecant 90, highlighted in orange color. Secant 30 is complement of secant 60, highlighted in green color. Secant 45 is complement of cosecant 45.
So let's recall, sin 90 minus A is equal to cos A. Similarly, cos 90 minus A is equal to sin A. Tangent 90 minus A is equal to cotangent A. Cotangent 90 minus A is tangent A. Secant 90 minus A is cosecant A, and cosecant 90 minus A is secant A. So please note that tangent 0 is equal to cotangent 90, that is equal to 0. Secant 0 and cosecant 90 are equal, that is equal to 1. And secant 90, cosecant 0, tangent 90 and cotangent 0 are not defined. Question 1. Evaluate the following. Part 1. Sin 18 upon cos 72. So let us use complementary property and solve this question. Sin 18 can be written as cos 90 minus 18. Keep cos 72 as it is. Why sin 18 is written as cos 90 minus 18? Because we know sin theta is complement of cos theta. So sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So that implies cos 72 degree upon cos 72 degree is equal to 1. So our answer is 1. Part 2. Tangent 26 upon cotangent 64. Tangent 26 can be written as cotangent 90 minus 26, as tangent theta is equal to cotangent 90 minus theta. So cotangent 90 minus 26 upon cotangent 64 is equal to cotangent 64 upon cotangent 64, that is equal to 1. Part 3. Cos 48 minus sin 42. We know cos 48 can be written as sin 90 minus 48, and minus sin 42 will remain as it is. So cos theta is sin 90 minus theta. We are using this property. So that implies sin 42 minus sin 42, that is equal to 0. So this is our answer. Part 4. Cosecant 31 minus secant 50. Cosecant 31 can be written as secant 90 minus 31, and secant 59 will remain as it is. We are using the property cosecant theta is equal to secant 90 minus theta. That implies secant 59 minus secant 59 is equal to 0. Question 2. Show that tangent 48 into tangent 23 degree into tangent 42 degree into tangent 67 degree is equal to 1. So we will be changing only two of them. 2 will remain as it is. So tangent 48 can be written as cotangent 90 minus 48. And tangent 23 can be written as cotangent 90 minus 23. Tangent 42 and tangent 67 will remain as it is. So that implies cotangent 42 into cotangent 67 into tangent 42 into tangent 67. And we know one more relation, that cotangent theta is inverse of tangent theta. So we'll be using that property here. And that implies cotangent 42 can be written as 1 upon tangent 42. In the similar way, cotangent 67 can be written as 1 upon tangent 67. 1 upon tangent 42 into 1 upon tangent 67 into tangent 42 into tangent 67. Tangent 42 and 42 gets cancelled out. Tangent 67 and tangent 67 gets cancelled out. So what remains is 1. So as left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Part 2. Cos 38 into cos 52 minus sin 38 into sin 52 is equal to 0. So taking left hand side first, we know cos 38 can be written as sin 90 minus 38, and cos 52 can be written as sin 90 minus 52, minus sin 38 into sin 52. Sin 90 minus 38 is sin 52, sin 90 minus 52 is sin 38. So sin 52 into sin 38 minus sin 38 into sin 52, that is equal to 0. As left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Question 3. If tangent 2A is equal to cotangent A minus 18, where 2A is an acute angle, find the value of A. So tangent 2A can be written as cotangent 90 minus 2A, that is equal to cotangent A minus 18. So we are using the property tangent theta is equal to cotangent 90 minus theta. So on comparing the angles, we found that 90 minus 2A is equal to A minus 18. That implies 90 plus 18 is equal to A plus 2A. That is 108 is equal to 3A. That implies A is equal to 108 upon 3, that is equal to 36. So value of angle A is 36 degree. Question 4. If tangent A is equal to cotangent B, prove that A plus B is equal to 90 degree. Cotangent 90 minus A is equal to cot B. We are using the property tangent theta is equal to cotangent 90 minus theta. So on comparing the angles, we get 90 minus A is equal to B. That implies 90 is equal to A plus B, or we can say A plus B is equal to 90 degree. Hence proved. Question 5. If secant 4A is equal to cosecant A minus 20 degree, where 4A is an acute angle, find the value of A. Secant 4A can be written as cosecant 90 minus 4A, that is equal to cosecant A minus 20. We are using the property secant theta is equal to cosecant 90 minus theta. On comparing the angles, we found that 90 minus 4A is equal to A minus 20. That implies 90 plus 20 is equal to 5A. That implies 5A is equal to 110. From here we get A is equal to 110 upon 5. So value of angle A is 22 degree. Question 6. If A, B, C are interior angles of a triangle ABC, then show that sine B plus C upon 2 is equal to cos A by 2. So what is angle sum property? That Sum of all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180. So that means angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. From there, we can say that angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 minus angle A. So divide by 2 on both the sides. We get B plus C by 2 is equal to 180 minus A by 2. That implies now taking sine on both the sides. So we will get sine B plus C by 2 is equal to 180 minus A by 2 can be written as 180 by 2 minus A by 2, that is 90 minus A by 2. So this will be equal to sine 90 minus A by 2. And we know the complement property, sine is complement of cos theta. So theta here is A by 2. So that means sine 90 minus A by 2 is cos A by 2. So that implies sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Hence proved. Question 7. Express sine 67 degree plus cos 75 degree in terms of trigonometric ratios of angle between 0 and 45. So we know that sine is complement of cos theta. So sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Similarly, cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. So sine 67 degree can be written as cos 90 minus 67 degree plus cos 75 degree can be written as sine 90 minus 75 degree. So that implies cos 23 degree plus sine 15 degree, hence represented.